This story is way bigger than it looks, and nobody is talking about how dangerous this $70 billion plan actually is.
$70 billion just for ICE. What exactly are they planning to accomplish with that kind of money?
On the surface, it's presented as a law enforcement initiative, a massive deportation campaign. But look at who gets funded and why.
So, the goal is mass deportations? Isn't that already highly controversial?
It is, but the funding structure suggests something else. The real incentive isn't just border control, it's population management.
Population management? Are you suggesting this has a political agenda beyond immigration enforcement?
Absolutely. Think about who gains power or economic advantage when large segments of the workforce are suddenly removed from the labor pool.
So, the economic motive is more powerful than the stated legal goal. But how does that translate into politics?
It creates a political crisis designed to divide voters and force a reaction, a manufactured wedge issue.
Wait, if the problem is framed this way, who benefits from the ensuing chaos? Who is really pulling the strings?
The people who benefit are those aligned with a deeply restrictive vision of American identity and control. They profit off fear.
That sounds like they are trying to dismantle existing social structures piece by piece.
Exactly. This isn't about securing borders, it's about consolidating power under extreme nationalistic pressure.
But if the goal is simply law and order, why use such an overtly political and divisive funding mechanism?
Because the message needs to be loud, aggressive, and irreversible. The sheer scale of money ensures maximum media attention.
So, this entire $70 billion operation is a smokescreen for something else entirely. What is it?
I think the true goal is destabilization. By creating such massive instability, they weaken institutional trust across the board.
Meaning they need widespread panic to justify more executive power in other areas too.
That's the dangerous implication. Once you erode public confidence in systems like judiciary or local governance,
they can then propose fixes that strip away civil liberties under the guise of emergency measures.
It creates a perfect, controllable cycle. Crisis leads to fear. Fear leads to acceptance of overreach.
So, we aren't dealing with an immigration policy, we are dealing with a mechanism for centralized control.
Precisely. And that is why this $70 billion plan needs far more scrutiny than any election cycle allows.
If they can make the country terrified of its own population, nothing is safe.